caverns old. The pines were roaring on the height. The winds were moaning to the night. The fire was red, it flaming spread. The trees like torches blazed with light. Hello! Welcome to my wonderful Saturday morning edition on this wonderful February 16th. Today's Saturday. And I'm gonna just come up with a variety of different voices just so I can practice in front of you. I'm not as good as my brother Tony because he can do so many different celebrities and I can't. I just have voices. I have different voices. I like the one I'm using now. However, his voices, based on celebrities, are actually, they're quite funny, especially when he's on the zone. When he's in the zone, he just sounds tremendous. He's slightly mental, but he's still tremendous. What'd you think of that one? Yeah, I can, over the years, I've been able to generate different types of voices. Different tones as far as my voice is concerned, and I've watched plenty of television to assist me in establishing the different personalities that I can use to amuse people who I'm in front of. So it's fun.
Yeah, it's definitely fun trying to just, come up with different voices to make people laugh. And when you do voices, and it comes out pretty good. And when the voice comes pretty good, then you get people and they start having fun, and then you start having fun, and then we all have fun, and then, holy crap!
Holy shit, there's a truck in front of me. That's a big orange truck with blinking lights. I memorized, oh my god, I'm being hypnotized by the blinking lights of the plow truck that is now raining salt and dirt and whatever the hell it is on the goddamn ground. Where is he going? Oh, is he going on oh, please do not go 155. I do not. Oh my god, he's going my way. Well, I guess, right now it's currently 7:30 on this wonderful Saturday morning, and yeah, there's a plow truck in front of me. Don't ask me. Yes, it is. There's white stuff around, but I am not acknowledging that it's snowing, because as it is, we got enough snow last weekend, and I do not acknowledge that it is snowing right now. Even if there's a plow in front of me, I am not acknowledging the snow. So so how you doing? How was your week? Hopefully it was good. Stayed out of trouble, or at least didn't get caught. I love that saying. You're only getting in trouble when you get caught. So I stayed up late last night. Well, actually not extremely late last night, but I was playing COD Bo 2. And for you people that have absolutely no idea what I just said, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on the PS3. It's a good game. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a good game. It's a good game. And I love it when I like to play the game because it's a very exciting game because you get to play with other people throughout the entire PlayStation network, and then you get to shoot them. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's a game that if you want to shoot people, you can shoot people and you're not going to get in trouble for it. And besides, the moment they get shot, they come back to life. Just somewhere else in the game, but you can always shoot them again. Or they shoot you. But then you get shot and you die and then you come back to life. Which is always fun to do. Yeah, it's a game I enjoy. I got other games, but that's the game I play mostly. And I'm sure that you've noticed a couple of Codbo 2 clips on my channel. My channel, once again, it's getting really, really close. And I'm seeing a lot of heavy competition between the videos in the top 10. Right now, Need to Pee is still number 1. But number two, hold on, I'm coming up to an intersection. I can't get, okay, I'm going, just went through an intersection and I'm going to go forward, but I still have a plow truck in front of me. But as I was saying, Need to Pee is number 1, and then I got a couple other videos that are kind of like in the competition mode. One of them being the recent one called the Valentine's Day. And the Valentine's Day is like really getting up there in the views. So I'm actually kind of excited about the Valentine's Day video. But I got a couple of the videos that are still trying to compete against the other videos. And really, it's funny how the videos kind of take on a life of their own once they're on the YouTube. And once they're on the YouTube, they kind of like start doing stuff. Well, not really, but you kind of understand what I'm kind of saying here. And yeah, my voice is kind of fluctuating a little bit. That's why I need to practice. Because if I don't practice, it doesn't really work. And my voices did start working, and I'm making another transition into another voice. It's a little bit deeper. And I was talking all the time, doing all the voices, and the goddamn camera wasn't goddamn recorded. What the hell's up with that? I don't know. But anyways, I'm pissed off because there's a goddamn plow truck in front of me. And he's going 20 miles an hour, and I can't go around him because the guy's big. And there's freaking snow everywhere. And I don't know. I'm not acknowledging the goddamn snow because we had enough snow last weekend, and I've had enough of snow. Where's the goddamn... Hey, I'm going to be talking to Punxsutawney Phil, little piece of shit rodent, and I'm going to kick his ass. So, I don't know how much of my video I lost because my goddamn camera shut up. Stop working. I did power up the goddamn battery. So I'm getting pissed off at this camera. Keep up with this shit, camera, and I'm gonna fucking kick your ass. Well, anyways, so I got a plow truck. You wanna take a look? See that fucking plow truck? You wanna see how fast I'm going? Here, hold on a second. That's how fast I'm going. Never mind the blinking light. Fuck seatbelts. Real men don't wear seatbelts. And actually, now that I mentioned seatbelts, did you know, statistically speaking, in accidents, more people get injured by wearing seatbelts than not? It's a true statistic. They won't tell you about it, but it's a true statistic. Now, if you go back 20 years, no seatbelts. I mean, when I was a kid, I could sprawl out in the back seat and sleep. So, I mean, and back then, the cars were so huge, you can actually go in the back where the back window is and just sprawl out. Kind of like your own private balcony in the car. Yeah, I remember, I miss those cars. Those cars were huge. That was a car. That had the right to be called a car. Excuse me. I really can't call the Camry a car. I call it a Camry because that's what it is. It's a small, highly dependable, highly fuel efficient vehicle and mode of transportation. That's how it is. I'm gonna check. Why do I need to feel the need to check my goddamn camera? Because I need to check my camera, because if it shuts off on me, then I'm not gonna be able to get anything on freaking video. Which kind of pisses me off. I'm hoping this guy doesn't take the left, because now I'm coming up on 20 minutes. If I'm so gay, I'm gay. You ever have those moments when you try to talk and you just can't seem to talk, and what comes out your mouth means absolutely nothing? Unless, of course, you're in that particular type of country, and then you just might come across like a vulgar statement without actually knowing that you came across a vulgar statement, which actually can be pretty funny, especially if it's not you who said it. So, I'm gonna try to do as much as I can, and I'm gonna start getting back into practicing my voices, my impersonations, my alternate personalities. And yes, I've been known to, I don't know what I'm gonna say. Well, anyways, so I'm gonna try to have fun, and hopefully you guys have fun. And so I'm gonna sign off right now, because I don't want the fucking camera to shut off on me while I'm fucking trying to film. But I'm going to work, and you know what happens when I'm working on Saturdays. Most likely you guys will be with me. So hang tight, and I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, that white shit is just sticking to the goddamn trees like it usually does. Coming up on Route 4 very soon. And I'm about to pass it. I'm now in what I call is the potential late zone. Everybody has one. While you're commuting, when you have a certain amount of distance that you need to cover within a certain amount of time, there's a certain amount. There's actually different variables involved. One is time. If you only have 3 minutes to get to where you need to get to, but you have 10 minutes, but it takes 10 minutes to get there, most of the time you're not gonna make it. Another thing is speed. Now, am I a person that believes in speed limits? Under certain circumstances, yes. In a highly residential area, I completely believe in speed limits. And in completely hazardous, adverse weather and environmental conditions, then yes, I believe in speed limits. But without those considerations, I believe anybody should have the right to travel at maximum warp speed. I completely support that. I mean, as it is, down in Texas, they have like highways where you can go 85 miles an hour, if not more. And it just helps you get to where you're getting a lot faster. You spend a little bit less time, traveling and stuff, and I mean, it just kind of makes sense, But when you're trying to get when you're trying to get to wherever you're trying to get to fast, the whole notion of fuel economy just gets thrown out the goddamn window. Right now, unfortunately, because it has been snowing and there is adverse weather and environmental conditions, I can't necessarily engage my warp engines, but, it's a 40-mile-an-hour zone, and I'm able to just, excuse me, I'm like just a little bit above 40. So, and strangely enough, there's plenty of cars, but now, since that the plow truck decided to go in a different route, I haven't been stuck behind the plow for the past 5 minutes, and I've been able to make up some pretty decent distance. However, I still can't take the chance of me going out of control because, I don't have a four-wheel drive. I don't have an all-wheel drive. I would actually prefer, if I had the opportunity, driving in these conditions, I would have either a RAV4, CR-V, or Nissan Rogue. Reason why I bring that up, those particular vehicles up, is because what they have is the magical wheelbase. It is the perfect balance of traction and mobility and gravity in combination with some pretty decent all-wheel drive systems. Now, of course, the Rogue's all-wheel drive system is substantially different than the RAV4 and the CR-V. Although I believe you can get them with limited slip differentials, which is always a good thing. Limited slip differentials really goes a long way. But with the Nissan Rogue, it has with the intuitive all-wheel drive system, which actually, it's amazing. I remember, I love driving them. Kind of Spartan in design, especially the interior, but they're not as bad as a domestic. So, alright, I'm coming up on 13 minutes. I'm also coming up on a curve. And I don't want my butt to swing out and cause me to do another circle. Yeah, I'm going to be getting some new tires this upcoming Thursday. And then I should be able to drive a little bit more aggressively in adverse weather conditions. So, but anyways, continuing forward. The Nissan Rogue, the intuitive all-wheel drive system, it's simply amazing, and it's able to go from a four-wheel drive to a two-wheel drive, but not in the rear, front-wheel drive to conserve mileage. So Nissan Rogue is probably one of the best small SUV choices out there, and plenty of people actually have them around here. And so somebody who's actually owned one and driven one for any extended amount of time will know that they made a good purchase, a really good purchase. All right, so I'm coming up to a lot of traffic with a bunch of plows and crap. So, I'll talk to you guys when I get back and when I get into work. All right, but I do have my coffee. I also brought a juice bottle with me, and oh, here comes another curve with a lot of fucking snow. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon, and the weekend special will continue. All right, bye. Hello, I'm just me again. I'm on Route 16, and I just love it when I make people move out of the lanes. It's just, I get such a kick out of it. But anyways, so still in the process of heading towards work. 7:52 right now. 7:52. I'm currently on Route 16, and it doesn't matter. You could travel up to 70 miles an hour, and it will still take between 3 to 4 minutes to go from one section of Route 16 to the next section of Route 16. Doesn't matter. I mean, if you can get up to 90 miles an hour, then you can probably cut it to around 230. But when you're doing 90 miles an hour, you bet your ass you're going to be gaining the attention of law enforcement. Because that's, in their eyes, and of course the eyes of the law, that is too fast. Why don't they have speed limits for planes? How about trains? Do trains have speed limits? Well, anyways, I'm going to pull off very, very soon. There's a lot of salt in the road. My windshield's getting nasty by the minute. So, coming up, and I'm going to actually have to run. I'm going to have to run inside the damn building. Did I say run? I'm going to need to run. So, stand by. No, I'm not going to run with you. Because that's a lot more stuff that I... Ooh, green light. Hurry up. I'm going to try to make it. Third gear. All right, slow it down. Come it up. Second gear. And yellow light. And fuck you. Ha 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 ha. I made it. I made it through the light. I made it through the yellow light. All right. So, oh, shh. 7:54. That gives me 6 minutes. In order to travel a distance of 2 miles with 2 lights in between those 2 miles, to get inside the parking lot and to run inside the building, log into my phone, get my computer started, and be talking to, excuse me, I don't know how to turn my computer on. Do you know what I need to do? And then I just shake my head and I just say, you know what? Let's take a breath here. Have yourself a cup of coffee real quick, and let's start from the beginning. Thank you. One of these days, I'm actually going to talk about the evolution of end users. And some of you are not going to like what I'm going to say. But, anyways, I need to go. I got 5 minutes. Bye. I gotta run.